Well, g'day guys, Boardbuster from Wello Foilers. Yeah, today was a bit of a strange one. I waited till after lunch to go down, and there seemed to be a bit of wind around, but it was on and off a bit sitting at the caravan. Anyway, we ended up going down to Sussex Inlet this morning for a look, and had a nice iced coffee down there on the inlet, and yeah, bit of shopping and having a good look around, a bit of time with Sue in the morning. And anyway, we ended up coming back to the caravan, having lunch, and then we ended up heading down the lake. So today we went to a different launch spot. It's kind of like, I don't know what you'd call it, a mid-lake launch spot, and it's kind of like halfway along the lake, just off the side of the main road. Anyway, we got down there and we could see a windsurfer out on the lake, and not sure what happened to him. By the time we pulled up and got out for a look, he was kind of coming in. Anyway, but there was a few others out. There was Stu, Gav, and some other bloke. The other bloke was on a para wing, and Gav and Stu were out on their wingdings, and they were kind of like just floating around. The wind wasn't real good, and but there was a big storm down south, like right down south past the lake, big black clouds, and you could see it was going around us. Anyway, there was a bit of wind at times on the lake, so I thought I'd rig and get out there and get ready, and like by the time I rigged, I was thinking, I might not go out, but yeah, I had another look on the water, and it looked like there was some good 10 knot gusts to get up on. So yeah, so I ended up going out, but yeah, there was just a big glass out when I got out there, and yeah, I was just sitting around in the middle of the lake, like floating around, sitting on my board and thinking, oh, what have I done? Anyway, but it was a really nice day anyway, so I didn't mind too much. It was quite warm again. You might notice I'm in board shorts and rashy again. So yeah, nice sunny day, and it was about 26 degrees Celsius. So yeah, nice place to be on the water on a nice warm day. Anyway, as the storm went around us, I'm thinking, oh, it's going to come back. Anyway, it started coming back. Anyway, I got on a gust and got going, and yeah, but it was really super patchy again. Like, as you can see, there's glassy patches in front of me and behind me, and yeah, just like coming in now, look how glassy it is. So I really had to be on the controls, jibing and all that, just to try and keep it up on the foil, and it was really difficult at times jibing in 5 knots, and you can see at the moment I'm really struggling there, just looking for that little gust to jibe on. So I'm coming in now, getting a little bit of speed up in the turn, and straight back on with the power, and I was able to keep it going. There is a little bit of wind there at the moment, but yeah, so I was quite lucky at times to keep it going. And yeah, I didn't really want to go out too far either, because like looking across the lake, there's some big glassy patches out there, and I just didn't want to get caught out there, and as you can see, I'm struggling again. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, I just didn't want to get caught out over the other side and have to do a big swim back, do a big swim of shame and a walk of shame back. So yeah, I just kind of stayed in fairly close. You can see there's a fair bit of wind there at the moment, or behind me. It was kind of northwest, So it was a little bit, I don't know, it was kind of like swirling around a lot, so it was cross offshore a bit here and there, so there's a lot of wind there at the moment where I'm at. And then just look in front of me, so you might have noticed I jibed before I went into that glassy patch, and I was able to keep it going. But look how it's fizzling out, like there's hardly any wind there now. I was in a big gust, but then it just died. Like getting a lot of like fairly strong gusts coming through, but then they just fizzle out, so that also made it a bit difficult. And I'm coming in now and not much wind there again. So I was on my duotone 6 metre unit today, and my 85 litre Axis Blast, and I put in my Axis HBS 1050 today, and I'm really glad I did, because when it's a bit patchy like this, it's a really good foil, because yeah, you can just keep it going through the lulls and the highs, and it's yeah. Oh, look at that! Just ran out of wind. I just couldn't keep it up, and stalled it and fell off. And here I am coming in again, and I'm well powered up. But look at the glassy patch in front of me. I'm just trying to give it a bit of a pump on a few little bumps there, and coming in now. Got a bit of wind there, but it's dropping off in front of me, so I'm trying to give it a bit of a pump again, trying to pump it through that lull. Now I'm pumping the wing, it's getting even lighter. Picked up a little bit of wind again. I might be okay on the jibe. A lot of times you couldn't even see the wind on the water, so you just had to go by the feel of it, feel the pressure in the wing. Did a bit of a pump out then, and back out into a little bit of a wind there at the moment, and just cruising along nicely on that big foil. Good thing about that big foil is it can go really slow without dropping off the foil. Now I've hit a bit of a gust again, but look in front of me, there's nothing in front of me again. Going into the jibe while I got a bit of wind. Looks like a bit of wind right across the lake in front, or behind me now. Probably should have ventured over more, but yeah, just didn't want to risk it with these light patchy conditions, and it could drop off while I'm right over there. Just trying to play it safe. On a bit of nice gust at the moment. Coming in. Just jibe before that glassy patch in front of me. So the other guys all came in because, as I said, when I went out, it all died. So they'd been out a while, so they all ended up coming in. And when I spoke to them in the car park, they were a bit disappointed. They said, "Oh, we missed out again. We timed it wrong again, and you got the best of it." And yeah, it's just got to be lucky, I guess. Doing a few short runs now and again out the front of the beach, and doing a few nice little jibes. just able to keep it going nicely. Oh, it's a bit light there. Oh, I couldn't hold it. Oh, look at the wind across the lake now. It's really picked up. So it started getting really strong and towards the end, and yeah, I just don't like being out there with my newish wing when it's really strong, because all it does, I found, all it does is stretch the canopy, and like sailing in too strong a wind for the size of the wing. So I tend to come in when it gets starts getting too much wind and I start getting overpowered. I tend to come in because it just stretches the canopy and makes it all baggy. Anyway, I just did a tack then, like I only did a couple of tacks, but they went quite well. Like the water was pretty flat, and coming in now, a bit glassy in front of me again. I reckon it was getting up around 20 knots towards the end, so I'm thinking of coming in soon. Ended up doing over 10 kilometres, and it turned out a nice little session apart from the gustiness. And so anyway, thanks for watching.